I was talking and explaining my story, and when I checked the footage, it was out of focus everything. I had just a few clips where are in focus, everything is out of focus, so I have to do it. This is the third time when I'm recording this video. And I hope this time it's the right way. Are you in focus there? Are you in focus there? Good morning, my lovely viewers. Good morning for another video with me. I just came back from a gratitude walk. It's Sunday today. I had my gratitude walk in the forest, in the woods, and I'm still dressed in the same clothing. I just took the coat off and the shoes, the rain boots, and I decided to introduce you to a topic that is not new to me. Maybe it might be new for you, but I found the inspiration on my gratitude walk to discuss and adopt this topic on YouTube as well. People who knows me in my real life, they know that I love vintage clothing. Today's topic will be my sustainable fashion, vintage fashion journey. I had the inspiration to do this video this morning when I've done my gratitude walking. It's a subject that I always want to talk about, but never actually took the time to really put the video together. So I decided, why not? Let's share it, and maybe one of you will be finding helpful and useful, and you will find yourself in the same situation, because I have a feeling that somehow many of my generation females there, if they've been in the same situation like me. So everything started with me 10 or 11 years ago, changing from a normal lifestyle to a plant-based lifestyle, which is a vegan lifestyle as well called. And with that, I had a very opening mind, a conscious desire to just research more and more into everything that was coming into my life, into my diet, what I'm eating, everything it's involving. Also fashion as well. I was stopping wearing everything that was related to animal products like wool, leather, silk, everything that was coming from animal products. I was trying to investigate and figure out how these all work together. I saw a lot of documentaries as well. I will link a few in the description bar down below as well. Believe me, some of them will transform you, and at least they transform me. So I've been in a depression. Very deep depression after all this research, because I realized that everything that I'm buying, everything that I'm investing, everything that I purchase have a environmental impact somewhere else. So if I want to feel good here, somewhere else will feel miserable in the other part of the world, and that kind of stay with you, and make you feel sad about that. I stopped wearing real leather. I stopped selling all my stuff from real leather. Silk as well, I didn't have much silk. Wool, I still kept a few pieces of wool, just because wool was one of the biggest things that kept me warm, especially in UK, being a humid and very windy country. I also have a very good relationship with wool. I grew up in the countryside in Romania, and for me wool was again something that was very much used by my grandpa and my grandma. My grandpa was a tailor. My grandma was making knitted things for us, like this beautiful jumper. This is not my grandpa, but the way it looks like, you remember me of her, because it's knitted and it's wool as well. It's vintage, by the way. The socks that I'm wearing again are made by my husband, grandma. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm wearing them now as autumn is back on and the winter. And for me it was tough to just quit of all those things, and it was very tough on my mind as well. I was very depressed on that. I also realized that every time when I'm buying something, I'm voting for that company with my own money. So that was another conscious choice to stop buying from certain brands, like fast fashion brands, like I don't want to give names, but fast fashion brands are those shops that you find them everywhere. They are super cheap. With super cheap products, that means their production, they are made in poor countries, like not really poor because they want to keep them poor, not because they are poor, because they are under control and they have to stay poor, you know, like Bangladesh, China, Taiwan. All those companies, they pay the employees very, very poor. The schedule of working, how hours we're working, they're ridiculous, how long they work. As I say, this is a topic that it's well documented, and other people make very good documentaries about these topics, so I'll link a few of them in the description bar down below. Now back on my journey, with all this being in my mind, that all my money, all my energy, money are our energy, your energy that you put into something, you receive those money back, and where your money goes back, that's another key point, where your money are invested in after that. So for me, it also overlapping with the fact that, so being new in the country, United Kingdom, I didn't know the language. Everything is a constant change, trying to cope up with learning the language, do the job, go to work as well. The money was very short because me and my husband, we had a big goal to buy a house in this country, which we did. We are very lucky and grateful for that. In that time, with this goal in mind to buy a house, the money for clothing were very short, and I started to look into second-hand shopping, or pre-loved item, or thrifted, whatever you like to call it. And I was not new to that because I used to do that in Romania as well. I'm coming from a modest family where my clothing were passing to my brother or to my cousins, and they will wear it after me. And even now, everything that doesn't fit me or I'm not worried as much, I just pack them and send them to Romania. And my mom or myself, when I'm going there, I'm giving it to my friends in the countryside or to my family. And everything is recycled and give back. So me browsing to second-hand shopping one day, I remember that one man approached me, was a transgender man, and he said to me, "Oh, you are so beautiful, but you dress in such a way, you should wear something nice, you know." I wear, in that day I remember, a grey linen trousers and a blouse was a dark color as well, like something very... And that for me was like the click, you know. What's my style, Yuli? What's your style, you know? What works for you? How you should dress? What's your style, you know? I didn't know everything. I was just buying things to just wear, you know, not thinking about what looks good on me, on my body type, what colors look good on me. And with that came the research and the desire to find my own style. But because the money were very short, as I said, I started to buy dresses because I realized that with my body type, I'm very tall, I'm 5'10", that's 181 centimeters, 1 meter 81 centimeters. I'm very tall and I'm also lean. I'm a little bit athletic, but I'm not massive, you know, I'm not curvy either. So for my body type, dresses are working perfect, and especially vintage dresses. Vintage is the best, nothing can beat vintage. Vintage is the best. The cut is different, the fabric is amazing. You can find nice linen dresses, nice cotton dresses, nice wool dresses, and they're already there, they're already made, the item is already there, so there's no need for other resources to be created, you know. And that's a sustainable way. I see it as a sustainable way. So for me, dresses, they're easy to style. You add a cardigan on top, very nice pair of shoes, and you're ready to go. Tights underneath in the winter when it's cold or autumn. As the dress that I'm wearing now today, I decided to take this lovely pink on myself today because outside it's raining, it's very gloomy. I wanted some color to brighten up my day, you know. And this is quite nice because it's a thick fabric. It's very warm to wear it in the summer. It's quite warm in this dress, but in autumn and spring as well, I can wear it very, very easily. And it's 100% cotton, and it's thrifted as well. It's pre-loved, and I love it. I wear it. I wear it, and I'm feeling great in them. So first thing, establish your style, find your body type, and then find your color scheme. With color scheme, I will give you a small tip. If you are looking good wearing silver jewelries, as I'm looking now, a pair of again pre-loved vintage jewelry. If you look good in silver, that means you are cold. If you are looking good in gold, yellow gold, sorry. If you are looking good in yellow gold, that means you are warm undertone. Your warm undertone, your warm colors will look good on you. For me, I'm a cold winter. For me, any shade of pink, reds, burgundy, purple, any shade of purple in that tone, blues, and green as well, with different shades, but with a cool undertone in those colors. They all work great on my skin. I love colors. In my wardrobe, everything is color coordinated. I love colors. And with me starting to buy more dresses, because that was the easy way to style, to wear them, the waistline was exactly where it needed, because I'm tall, as I said, and the waistline on some dresses was too high for me, so uncomfortable. But with vintage dresses, the cut is different, as I say, the shape is different. It's a lot of attention and care put in the garment. So everything that you find now in stores, if you look in today's stores, every store that you find on the streets, if you look to the garment, it's done in such a bad way. You can tell it's no quality even in the fabric, in the cut itself, in the design. If you look to the fabric, if you turn around the garment and you look to the fabric, everything is polyester or polyamide, elastane, which they're all equal plastic. It's all plastic there. It's nothing than plastic. Nobody wants plastic on their skin, believe me. The skin is the biggest organ in our body, so we need that to let it free and breathe. And with natural fabric like cotton, wool, linen, silk, the skin breathes to that fabric. But under the plastic, the skin will not breathe, and it feels itchy on the skin. It feels itchy, and you sweat more. The sweat is more powerful. It has a stronger odor, which is not normal, but because of the fabric itself and it's not breathing, it makes it a bit stronger. And me now, I'm wearing only cotton, wool, silk and linen. I was very sad after I became vegan that I'm not allowed to wear, well, I was not allowed because I didn't want it to buy more wool, you know, because I knew they were coming for the animal. And ever I was saying, you're not a vegan if you wear wool. Well, I can be a vegan and wear wool, but I will wear a vintage or pre-loved garment made out of wool, which I'm doing now. When I'm going to buy now something, even if it's vintage thrifted, I'm also look for the fabric composition. That's the big thing for me now. Checking the label of fabric composition. Usually it's on the left. If you look to the garment, that's on your right. If you're wearing it, it's on your left. For men's, in coats, blazers, it's in the pocket inside. You have a pocket inside, it's in one of the pockets. They're very hard to see because the writing is very small. Sometimes you have to come with a magnifier to be able to see it, but that's the first thing that I'm doing. I'm checking the label. Let me show you now a few pieces of my vintage wardrobe. I have a few pieces that I just recently bought because I have to substitute another two, which they became too small for me because yes, I put some weight, which I wanted because now I look more like a healthy, skinny person, and I'm happy with that. I moved from S to M, size M. Before I was 8, 10, between 8 and 10 UK, and now I'm 10, 12, sometimes 14 as well. So this is thrifted, a second-hand short jacket. It's from Guess jeans. It's 80% wool and 20% polyamide. I will insert a few pictures or some videos where I wear it. And this cost me, you will not believe me, I had the receipt here, I kept it because I said it's a recent purchase. Let me see, where is it? Hold on. It's the one on top. It was 14 pounds, not even 14 pounds. So cheap, and it's such a good quality. The fitting is amazing. The sleeves, they are super long. I like to finish on the wrist, which very rarely I found a jacket or coat that fits up to the wrist.
Dar e mărimea ta? Pre-loved, da?
I have to alter them. I will show you in a different one. So perfect fit. The next one again is one that it's too small for me. I wear this so many times. It's one of my favorite jacket coats that I found, and you will not believe me, it cost me only £1. Only £1. I found it in the second-hand shop around my area where I used to live before, and it was in a section of £1 items and was very dusty, very dusty. What I've done, I changed the buttons with the big ones. I also make different, I made the hole bigger on the button section. I lengthened the sleeve. Again, I said it's very hard for me to find sleeves that are long enough, so I lengthened the sleeve. I found actually a alteration tailor around my area, and he's doing all the job for me. He's unbelievable. He helps me with everything that I need, so I'm very grateful that I found him. So I altered this one, changed the buttons, and unfortunately now it's too small for me. It's a size XS, which doesn't fit me anymore. It's very tight on myself, and I'm looking for a home to be loved again. The next jacket, it's a trench from London Fog, which has inside, I think, an inside layer that you can take it off. It's with a zipper. You can take it off and use just the trench without the inside layer. The inside layer is out of wool. The trench itself, it's a waxed cotton, which it make it water resistant. It's not waterproof, but it's water resistant for light rain. It's perfect. Again, thrifted. I bought this on eBay. It was 25 or 30 pounds. The only thing that I changed, again, lengthening the sleeve. As you can see, the fabric inside, it's different, and the buttons are the original ones. And on the arm it has here, I added some stitches because he had a defect, but overall great quality, very great quality. Nobody can tell, it's such a well job done. This is done by my friend, the alteration tailor that I talked to you about. The buttons are very beautiful, very beautiful. Here we go, very beautiful shape. Again with silver undertone buttons. As I said, I'm very aware of the items that I buy to have the undertone, the metal that it suits my skin tone. I will reinsert pictures for all the items that I already have pictures. If I don't have pictures, sorry about that. The next one is one of my favorite. Is this dark green. It's such a beautiful color. I can't describe the color. It's like teal, but more like towards between green and blue. I think that's teal, yeah, with black velvet around the neck and the wrist arms as well. I changed the buttons completely with velvet buttons. It had before beautiful buttons as well, but I like velvet buttons to go with the velvet that it's matching. And I think that's it what I've done. I didn't change anything else. And it's from Yves Saint Laurent. This is my designer brand coat, and I'm very pleased with the found. It was 80 pounds, 80. Unbelievable. So good price for a vintage Yves Saint Laurent coat. It goes so well with dresses, and I'm so happy with this purchase because it's perfect shape. Also, I like the big shoulder. It has padded shoulder. It makes you look like you are a superhuman, a superwoman as well. Very happy with that purchase. And my recent purchase is this beautiful navy wool coat as well. Majority of them are wool. Only the trench is waxed cotton. All of them are wool or mixed cotton and wool on the black one. This one is wool and cashmere. It's so soft. This as well as Yves Saint Laurent wool and cashmere. And this one, it's new. You will not believe me. Even the pockets, they still have the original thread attached. I need to open the pockets. It's a little bit big for me on my waist, but I will add a belt and just tie it around, and will make it look like it has more shape. It's very long. I like it, and I bought it to substitute the black one, which I told you that is too small for me, the XS size. I didn't wear it so far, so I'm looking forward to wear it. And now I will show you a few of my favorite dresses. I just picked just a few from the wardrobe. The first one is this green. It's not velvet. It's cotton, but it's a velour or corduroy, I think it's called as well. It's puffy sleeve, nice neckline, higher neck like a Victorian style, very cover up to the top, puffy sleeve, corset imitation here from the fabric. Extend your waist. It's short and it's button up, very beautiful. I think I paid 40 pounds, 40, again vintage. The next one is a wool brick color, like a brick brownish color, reddish color. It has a belt as well. The belt is in the box with belts, and then I didn't take it off. This was new. You will not believe me. It has the tag attached as well. This one was 40 pounds, 40 again. New purchase. I didn't have the chance to wear it yet, but I will, and I will post pictures as well, maybe on my Instagram. Who knows if I will have the camera with me in that day. Very beautiful, 100% wool, new wool. And by the way, vintage sizes, they are higher number, but they fit lower number today. So this is size 14 and it will fit 12 today's dresses in the regular shops, just to know that. And now I will show you two of spring and summer dresses. One is a dress. It's cotton, 100% cotton, very beautiful fabric. It's stiff enough but soft enough in the same time. I don't know how to describe it. With higher neck as well, it covers all the way. I like this gathering here. I like the wideness of the shoulder. It gives you that superhuman, super woman power again, with nice waistline as well. It's with the print of roses. I love prints of flower. Everything printed with flower, it's one of my favorite. Roses are my favorite prints as well. And the price for this one, I just remember, I found it in the second-hand shop. I was browsing with a friend in that shop, and this dress was meant to be mine. It was £2 only. I could not believe my eyes. This is £2. Amazing. That's an amazing found, and it still fits me. Because I put some weight, what I've done, I've been to my friend, to the alteration tailor, and what he done, the zipper was hidden. What he done, he opened the fabric around the zipper, and he make it like 2 inches, 1 inch on either side wider, so that now it actually fit me again. Unbelievable. And the last piece that I want to show you is a jumpsuit. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the details here, the gathering and the I think it's V-shape fabric, just V-shape fabric, and it has pockets as well. I like the shoulders straps as well. Very long leg, which is very hard for me to find. The fabric again is such a quality cotton, 100% cotton. And for this one I bought it online from a Etsy shop. It came all the way from USA, but it was too beautiful and it was my size, so I said I will pay that extra money for the mileage to just cross the sea and come to UK. And I paid £60, 60, plus shipping and tax. But it's so beautiful and I love it. I love it. Okay, my beautiful friends, I think that's it for today. Hope I didn't bore you too much with all my talking. This is a new format video for me as well. Let me know in the comments if you like to see more videos like that. By the way, I just remember something. Let me give you some the name of some shops where I buy some of the items. So I will give you a few shops. I have my notebook here so I don't forget. I took some notes. I will give you some shops where I bought more than one item, where I bought more than one item, so I'm a returning customer. So on Etsy, I love Little Viking Vintage. All the shops will be in the description bar down below this video as well. Decade in Style, My Vintage Dress Stall, My Vintage Dress Stall, The Secret Parlor, Thrifted Knit. Thrifted Knit is one of my favorite shops on Etsy for their pure cashmere cardigans, jumpers. You love it, you love it. And Girl Sell Vintage, so beautiful shirts, sorry, and skirts as well, but I don't buy skirts, I buy shirts from her, and blouses. Very beautiful. These are just a few who, as I said, I'm a returning customer. I'm always have them on my favorite and watching list, and if I see something that I love, I will negotiate. I will put my offer. If it's been accepted, you will find. If not, I will buy it if it's an item that I love it so much. As I said, all the items, the shops that I talked about will be linked in the description bar down below this video. And hope you like this type of format, hope you liked my video. Don't forget to like it if you like it, show me some love, that will kind of motivate me to do more. And follow me on my Instagram, which is IULI Fencing. I'm more active there than here. I try to be more active on YouTube as well. It depends on how much time I have, how much free time I have, which sometimes is very minimal. As today is my free day, is Sunday. I don't have any competition, which I'm in my room, my spare room, and I'm recording this video for you guys. And yeah, I love you. Bye. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are here until the end with me. And now I want to share with you my favorite colors. My favorite colors are green, purple and pink. And if you stood until the end, please type down what is my favorite color, what are my favorite color in the comment section down below. And also tell me, how did you discover your own style? What's your favorite item to wear? Are you a more trouser lady? Are you a more a skirt lady, a dress lady? Let me know in the comments down below, please. And stay healthy, stay strong, and thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, bye guys, bye.